you guys? Welcome back to my channel. It is Mary, you all, and today we are going to be covering the fashion from the Grammys. And oh my god, it was the creme de la creme of fashion. I literally loved every single look that they have. Like, I think there were maybe only a few people that were off beats, but we're just going to go ahead and get right into the fashion, you all. Like, we had ball gowns, we had trains, you know, we had somebody coming in looking like Mother Crow. And we also just had a lot of really just fabulous designers, a lot of some fashion that came straight off from the runway. And, you know, one that was my favorite, honestly, was Cardi B. I know last time I really did not like her look, which, I mean, everyone's entitled to their opinion. It was not my favorite look. But I felt like she totally redeemed herself in this beautiful blue. She literally looked like the ocean. Like, with these waves of really structured fabric that was going around her head and the nice fitted mermaid bodice. Like, I just thought she looked like a queen. She looked like a gem, a pure gem. I love the fact that her hair was slicked back. I love the earrings. I love the jewelry. I just love the simplicity, but I love the exaggeration of the whole entire garment. Very well done, amazing designer. I just absolutely love this. This was a 10 out of 10 for me, and I thought her and Offset looked really well, and he kind of matched her today. You know, he kept it kind of simple, kind of neutral with his colors, and I thought they looked amazing. Another one who snatched my edges and did not give me any mercy was Doja Cat. She came in this fitted black leather dress that was giving mermaid elegance. It was giving snatched waist. It was giving corset fit. Like, and the hair was amazing. Honestly, I felt like she stayed within her aesthetic. I know Doja Cat, she recently shaved off all of her hair. And you know the thing, what's so crazy, I'm only noticing it now. She kept, like, no eyebrows. And you know, the thing is, you just really don't even notice that she's not wearing any eyebrows with this look, because the mascara and the eyeshadow and also the eyeliner is so dramatic. You think that she has eyebrows, but she actually has none. So honestly, I think she kept with her aesthetic. She kind of kept it kind of weird and kind of quirky with the hair and then the no eyebrows and then the gloves. I thought she looked sexy, but she still looked like she was in her aesthetic. Her second look I wasn't that much a fan of, but I thought she looked fabulous. You know, I probably would not, I mean, the dress looked great. I did love all the ties going down her hip and everything, but I just was not really a fan of the boots, to be honest. Like, I just felt like it was too much leather on top of each other. But I do love the fact that she took a risk, and I mean, she's someone who is very risque. She does, well, not risque in the sense of like, oh my god, but like, and she takes risk in her fashion. That's what I really, really love and applaud about Doja Cat. She is really such a fashion icon, in my opinion. And I thought she looked amazing. You know, a different look. You want to switch it up. You don't want it to always be the same old, boring old stuff on the runway. That's why I really appreciated Cardi B's look. I appreciated Doja Cat's looks. 1 and 2. And I also really loved Lizzo. Lizzo has an amazing stylist who really makes sure she looks good, because usually for big women you just don't have a lot of fashion that really caters to you, but this stylist really does a great job and makes sure she looks amazing. And Lizzo is not afraid of wearing, like, basically a blanket of flowers. Like, this was a beautiful orange piece, and usually I'm not someone who likes orange, but she makes orange look golden. Like, I just really loved the outfit, and I loved what she was wearing, and I just loved the jewels going down the bodice. I love the skirt underneath, and then I love the beautiful dramatic jacket. I love that she just came in and she just kind of had it wrapped up and bundled. You know, if it was cold, she'll be quite comfortable. That's what I really loved about this. I thought it was superb. I thought her makeup looked amazing. And, you know, I really loved her performance outfit. That was so beautiful. Her vocals were out of control. And, you know, the silver one I wasn't that much a fan of, but also I'm not hating it. I honestly thought she looks great. It shaped her body well. And I thought it looked pretty. I love the short haircut, the short haircut that she had with the waves. I thought everything was very becoming for Lizzo, and I really was just here for it. Like, 10 toes down, I thought she looked phenomenal. Lizzo usually is a star in my eyes anyway. But I don't know, I guess let me just do a miss for me real quick. Black China, she came as Mother Crow. She came to the wrong show. This was not a costume party, honey. Like, she had all the feathers. It looked like she was literally going to be not a burlesque dancer, but it just seemed like she was going to perform. And I know she did not perform. And I don't even think she gave an award at the show. The makeup just looked really depressing. And then the all black and then the feathers and stuff. I don't know what she thought this was. I really don't know what she thought this was. I'm just very confused and kind of sad for her that her stylist did her so wrong. Because this was wrong on so many levels. You know, everybody was dressed very well. Everyone came in their own styles and in their own aesthetic. But I just feel like with her, she just really didn't. It was very confusing. I don't even know why she was there. Someone else who I thought was a miss for me was Camila Cabella. I felt like the lace bralette and then the pasties on the nipples was a no for me. And then you have this very simple black like dress going down, and then you have the slit. I just thought she did herself a disservice. She could have really done something beautiful with a white top on top of this. You know, usually I'm not someone who likes the celebrities to wear black on red carpets, because I feel like it's a very easy out. I feel like black is very safe. It's like, because you're going to a award show, what's the best color to wear? Black. It's very safe. I feel like something you should try to do, take a risk, and, you know, have some color in your thing. I felt like this was just a no. It looked like she was confused whether she was going to be going to the beach or if she was going to an award show. And, you know, I love Camila Cabella. I think she's an amazing singer. But this was a no, and I felt like her stylist did her a huge disservice. Even if you weren't winning anything, you want to always dress up like a winner. And I just felt like she didn't dress up like a winner here. Mary J. Blige. You know, everybody's wearing a lot of silver. I don't know, because everybody's very excited for the Renaissance concert, but I just thought this look really was a bit of a miss, and Mary J. Blige really does not miss much at all with me. But one, I thought the silver and then the platinum blonde hair was a bit much, and then down to the silver boots, and then you have all of her hip out, and where you can even see her pelvic line. I just really thought this was a miss for me. She didn't really look that comfortable in the dress. You know, I love Mary J. Blige. You know, I listen to her every single week, every single day, really. And I love her, and she usually has amazing style, but I just felt like she could have done something different with this. It kind of kept it a little bit more elegant. I mean, it is pretty much covered up besides the hip cutouts, but it was not one of my favorites for the show, so I will say it's a miss. But I just felt like she could do better, because I've seen her do better. But that's just my own personal style. You know, you guys can sound off in the comments down below if you guys think that I'm wrong. But I'm going to go ahead and talk about Queen Bee, honey. I really should start out the show with Queen Bee. But Beyonce came in and she looked phenomenal. I really thought she looked great. I love the outfit. You know, me at first, I was like, oh my God, more silver. But, you know, honestly, the designer and the stylist did a really amazing job with this outfit. I love the fact that it's like this beautiful nude caramel color on the top. And then it kind of accentuates her bust really well. And then she has this silver, and then she has these cascades of ruffles going around her legs, so that it also accentuates that. The hair was amazing. I love the hair color. I love the simple makeup. I just love this look full on. And like, honestly, I'm not somebody who likes people to wear a lot of black. That's just me. And I also am not someone who really likes silver. I just think it's a little gaudy. But I thought she looked phenomenal. It was not gaudy. It was not too overwhelming. It was just the right amount of silver to keep us remembering that Renaissance concerts are coming up and people are selling their homes for that show. So I literally thought that this was amazing. I thought it was beautiful. And I also really loved her Balmain look when she posed with all her Grammys, honey. Boss. Literally a different look, very beautiful. At first I thought it was Schiaparelli, but it was actually Balmain. I thought she looked amazing, phenomenal. I love the all pink. I love the pink leggings and then the really funky boots. It's really giving me Alien Renaissance, and it's giving me Alien Superstar. And I loved it. I really love Beyonce. I'm so happy that she has won. She is now the most decorated Grammy winner. So congratulations to Queen Bee, honey. I'm so proud of her. You know, as a very loyal Beehive fan, I'm so proud of her, and I'm just so happy. She was so emotional. Later on, I am going to talk about why I think the Grammys kind of have not been... they have not been awarding her the way that I think she deserves compared to how she was when she first came out in her career. I'm going to do a video on that. So I feel like the Grammy, the Recording Academy just has not forgiven her for some things. That's why they kind of keep on snubbing her for Album of the Year. Because I felt like there were a couple of albums that she really should have won for. Absolutely. Black is King. Absolutely. That was a work of art. It was it brings tears to my eyes because I actually watched it yesterday. I'm going to get into it later. Like, comment down below if you guys want to get into that conversation. But I kind of want to wrap up with 3 more looks. J-Lo and her honey and her husband, Bennifer 2.0. Loved it. J-Lo is a fashion icon to me. She just never misses. And it's so rare to have that. Even that Versace dress, when she first wore it, I know a lot of people were like, it's a miss. But I thought, you know, she's up and coming in the fashion industry. And look, she was literally there in that Versace runway show, and she did amazing. And she looked phenomenal. And I thought it was really cool because she really shocked everybody. But she did a really cool thing back then, and I just think since then she just has elevated her fashion game. I really love the bumped up hair. I love the snake necklaces. I love the bejeweled corset top that she had, and I love the fact that the sleeves were jewels really, and it had like jeweled cuffs, and then it had like this beautiful sheer ruffledness going around the skirts at the bottom of it. And I love the fact that, you know, honestly, at first I was just like, oh my god, there's so much leg. But it was so tastefully done. She looked so classy. J-Lo, she's an icon, fashion icon. She's just beautiful. She deserves all her flowers, honey. Like, just give it to her. And I'm so happy she is back with the love of her life. So happy for her. You know, he looked quite exhausted. He was like, I'd rather be in bed with J-Lo right now than be at the show. But, you know, he toughed it out for their little date night. And I thought they both looked amazing. She looked phenomenal. 10 out of 10 for me. Machine Gun Kelly and what's her name, Megan Fox, they're always matching. He's wearing his silver suit tuxedo, and then she's wearing her gold with the cream dress. I thought she looked beautiful. They both looked really good. The designer did an amazing job. Their stylist did a great job. You know, he's a little crazy with his style, but I think he does it very well and in a very good way, and I think she just matches his fly. You know, when I think of Megan Fox, I totally see her with Machine Gun Kelly. I think they're a perfect couple, just like how I think Kravis is an amazing couple as well. And the fashion was literally phenomenal for me. I really, really loved it. And I just thought it accentuated her very well. It gave the right amount of drama for the Grammys, because when you go to the Grammys, you really want to make a statement. You want to be seen, and you really want to put it out there. So I thought she did an amazing job. They both did as a couple. One of my best dressed couples for sure. Lotto, she listened to me because I told her she should have worn maybe pink to this. I do think that this dress that she wore to the Grammys was a little bit underwhelming, but it was beautiful. It was a gorgeous, simple dress. It had these beautiful accents going, like these cutouts throughout the dress, and then it was the slits. I love the pink. This is my favorite type of pink. I thought she looked very good. It wasn't super dramatic or anything, but I thought she looked great. She looked very tasteful and classy for the event, and I thought she looked great. I'm glad she wore the pink. She's looking very beautiful, very feminine, and quite nice. You know, she is a pampered woman. She doesn't pay any bills. She's dating 21 Savage, which I am shocked to know. But yeah, girl, and looking happy, looking very glowing full, and looked very great for the Grammys. I have no complaints here with her. Let me see. I want to talk about Jordyn Woods quickly. Different look. We love different. I just thought it was giving me a bit casual, because when it was all black. If it was a different color, then maybe. But I just thought that it looked like it was a leather jacket on top of a skirt, and it really wasn't my favorite. But she looked great. She did look good. She did look great. She actually looked great. I love the drama of the shoulders. I love the makeup. I do love the jacket, what she has going on. I just wish it was a different color, because I just feel like black, one, it can be interpreted as severe, and it can be interpreted as safe. You know what I'm saying? So I felt like she probably should have done another color. And yeah, maybe just a different color, it would have been better for me. But hey, not bad. Thames, oh my god, my African sister Thames, she showed up in this beautiful gold dress. She posed with Mary J. Blige, because I think that picture will be very pretty of the two of them. I thought she looked great with the beautiful corseted top with the tatas were percolating, and I thought it was so beautiful because she had the pearls around, and then she just had the nice skirt that really kind of puckered out a little bit, and then she had the beautiful long train. Tim, she won her first Grammy. Oh my God. I wish it was for Hold Me Down. But she won it for that beautiful song that she had with Drake and Future. So I cannot be mad at it. My girl is a Grammy winner. Shout out to all of the Grammy winners that won and all the people who were nominated. So proud of everyone. And you know, black women made history last night at the Grammys. I think Viola Davis became what she received EGOT status. She now won a Grammy for audiobook of her memoir. Beyonce is the most decorated. There was another girl who had, I think she was the third black woman to win Best New Artist. She won 2 Grammys that time. So it was just a phenomenal night for black women, and I am here for it. And I thought it was just a beautiful night. Everybody looked great. Oh my God. Let me close out with, let me just say SZA first quickly. SZA, I just felt like this was not my favorite of SZA. It's black again. Y'all, let's stop being safe with the black. Like, let's get some color, especially as a black woman. I feel like we wear colors so well. There should be no reason you should be wearing black, SZA. Now, SZA, she did wear Mugler, which, you know, I love Mugler as a designer, as a fashion house. I think they are phenomenal. They do some really amazing work and create some phenomenal designs. And then it just, you know, it was a simple black mini dress with the cutouts and then the trains on both sides that kind of cascaded behind her, which, you know, I'm not mad at. You know, I just felt like maybe it just didn't really suit her figure very well. Very different from the ball gowns that we typically see worn on the designers, well, the celebrities here for the red carpets and stuff. But I just felt like, I don't know what it is. It was off to me. I just didn't feel like it really fit her body well. I don't think it really did her many favors. But I did think she looked beautiful. I thought she looked great. And I love the fact that she did something different. She wore a Mugler dress. Very different from the ball gowns that we see that typically are worn at the Grammys. So I do appreciate the different looks and the different aesthetics as well. Someone else who I thought was very interesting was Harry Styles. Now, I know he had that song As It Was, which I love that song. It's a phenomenal song. I know he's kind of keeping to that aesthetic. I know since then he kind of has been wearing like these bodysuits for men, because he wore like a top, like this really sequenced red top for the that music video with these red pants. And it seems like here he is wearing a custom-made Swarovski jumpsuit. Because I know it was Swarovski crystals that that is being bejeweled all on this beautiful bodysuit. I don't know how I really felt about it. I don't know how I feel about men in bodysuits. It's just very different than what we typically see men wear with the suits and the ties and the tuxedos. It was different. It was unique. You know, my mom said she didn't love this look, but there was another look that he had, which I actually loved more. I'm not really a big fan of this one, honestly, because it makes him look really boxy. Not that he needs to have shape because he's a man, you know. But, I mean, I felt like my favorite look of Harry Styles was the other one that he wore, where it was like, I believe it was this white tuxedo jacket, and then he also had these brown slacks, and they both had like these black lines down the pants on the sides, and then he had like this sparkly gray top, silver top underneath, which I thought that looked very well. I thought that should have been maybe his entrance for the Grammys, but I feel like that one was worn when he had actually won his Grammy, which, you know, that outfit was perfect for a win. I was not really a fan of this this diamond studded Swarovski crystal jumpsuit, but that is just my opinion. Some people might think it's super fun. It's super funky, you know. It's definitely giving me a bit of Studio 54 for sure. But yeah, I liked his other look more. But congratulations to Harry Styles for winning Album of the Year. You know, personally, I know a lot of people are upset about Beyonce not winning, which I'm going to get into later. But for me personally, Renaissance was not a phenomenal album. Just for me personally, I thought Black is King was her best album. She could have retired off of that, and she could have literally just been like, this is my legacy. This is how I'm ending my career. I just thought it would have been the perfect one. Because I know she always says she wants to retire at 30. I know she's still making music, which is awesome, because I definitely need to see her in concert before she retires. I have never seen her in concert, just on TV. But, you know, I know they said it was Beyonce, it was Adele, and it was Harry Styles. So I think there was 4 people in the category. No, was it 3? I don't know who the 4th one was, but Harry Styles won. I don't really listen to Harry Styles like that. I know he had a great song. You know, Adele had a great song as well. I don't really know. I don't really have an opinion on it. I just think, you know, Beyonce's album wasn't phenomenal. So I can see why she didn't win it, honestly. It wasn't her best work. Like, when we see her self-titled album, Beyonce, when we see Lemonade, the way those albums actually came out, and like the impact it had, and then Black is King, the way that came out, like everything was so well done. Like, it was done to a T. Like, it was top tier. Like, you know how Beyonce, she's such a perfectionist. Like, she just dropped a whole entire visual album on us. She dropped Lemonade in a movie. She dropped Black is King, a movie on Disney Plus, and then she dropped the album. Beyonce has dropped this album. We've barely seen a music video. We've barely seen teasers. We've seen like 1 or 2 teasers, and then she just did not have any music videos either. It just did not seem like she had put her all into this album. Like, it just seemed very weird from how I'm typically known, because I have been listening to Beyonce since Destiny's Child. You know what I'm saying? And even that's before the 3 members, Kelly and Michelle. I have been upset. I have every single album. I listen to her on a consistent basis, but I just could not get into the whole Renaissance album. There was only 2 songs that I liked, and I think one was Cuff It. I can't even remember what the other one was. So really, it's one song that I really liked on the album. But there are just most of her albums I have been able to listen to throughout, like, and not skip. I had to skip several different songs. I'm That Girl, I think. I'm That Girl and Cuff It are my 2 favorite songs off the album. But I just could not get into this album. You know what I'm saying? And I just felt like it was very different. She had 20 writers on a song. I know she's used to really having Solange be a writer for sure. I don't know. It seemed like this. It just seemed very different. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to get into it more later. But I can see why she didn't win. I don't think it was necessarily a snub. More of, you know, and I just didn't really see a lot of people playing it like that. I mean, I know there were some songs that went viral on TikTok and stuff, but that didn't happen until like months later, really. So I don't know. It was not my favorite album. I know you guys probably gonna come for me in the comment section, which, you know, everyone's entitled to their opinion. That's fine, but it just was not my favorite. You know, I don't know who should have won, because I listened to Adele, but I have not listened to her album. Harry Styles, I know he had a great song, so did Adele. Beyonce also had great songs. But yeah, it's unfortunate, but I do think that Black is King should have won Album of the Year. Lemonade definitely should have won. Beyonce, I don't know if that one won a Grammy or not. I think it won for something. But there are other albums that I felt like definitely should have won Grammys. Renaissance, I just don't think it was her best work. And that's just constructive criticism. Not me being a hater, but me literally just as someone who really admires her work. I just did not really see it. I'm just wondering, why haven't we seen any music videos? No music videos. And this is supposed to be Act 1 of Renaissance. Is she going to drop more music videos later? I don't know. She's dropped the remix. I don't know. But that is just my opinion on the Grammys. Congratulations to all that won. My girl Lizzo has won her first Grammy for About Damn Time. And it was about damn time that you won, sis. So happy for her. Thames won. My Heart Soars. Viola Davis, one of my favorite actresses, has also won as well. It was a phenomenal night for the Grammys. And you know, I'm not mad. I'm not mad at anything. I thought it was phenomenal. But comment down below, you guys. Do you think Beyonce should have won? Tell me why, respectfully, in the comment section. And also let me know, who was your favorite and who did you hate? Whose fashion were you just not feeling for this show? But let me know all down below, you guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.